Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So let's take a look here. We have another reveal from Neca. Obviously, this figure was shown at the toy fair a week and a half ago, but this is the full reveal here. This is available to pre-order on Neca's website. This is about $49.99, which is not too bad considering you're getting a brand new, I guess, base here for the figure. This is obviously from the scene where he just killed Big Bill Paxton character, Jerry, I believe, in the subway, and he was ripping his spine out. And he escaped, obviously, Harrigan, and then he went on top of his building. There was obviously raining, and there were some storms and whatnot. But also, at first, I thought, well, this is weird because obviously the skull in the movie was obviously covered with blood. So I was like, well, that's not accurate. However, this is supposed to represent, I guess, the poster of the movie. Hence, Neca calls this guy the poster series. I believe they did a similar thing with Jaws, where you have the head of the shark. But yeah, let's take a look here. Obviously, the City Hunter is one of my favorite predators ever made. In terms of design, again, uh, was designed by Stan Winston, obviously back in the day with his team, which are the first guys who obviously did the designs for the first Predator movie. But again, I love this one. Again, Kevin Peter Hall was inside the suit here. Yeah, let's take a look here again. It looks to be obviously a repaint of the Ultimate City Hunter. You have these darker colors, which is obviously meant to reproduce the poster. One thing that's kind of funny here, if you look at like the figure inside the box, you can clearly see that his spear is kind of warped on the side here, especially here in the front. That's quite weird. Again, that's an easy fix. All you have to do is put some heat or a hot water onto the spear and kind of put it back in place. But I love the box here. Again, it's similar to like the Predator 2 poster. You have the hunting season opens again, and you got this Christmas, which is actually pretty cool. I assume back in the day the movie opened during the Christmas season. That's nice. So you also have this base here, which was obviously on top of the building in Los Angeles. Very nice. I like the drips here and everything. So I'm assuming you can mount this on a wall because as is, I don't see how you can actually stabilize this on a shelf because of the weird, I guess, you know, the way it's built. It's kind of, offset here. Yeah, so far I'm liking this one a lot. Again, I'm pretty much sure that you can put like a screw inside and then you can mount it on a wall. Pretty certain of that. But then you get the skull here, which is again a reused piece. The only brand new piece for this set is gonna be the base, obviously. But then you have the spear right there. Again, a little bit crooked. Even the prototype picture showed that, which is pretty funny. But again, you have the nice poster shot right there of the movie again in figure form, which I like a lot. Again, you have the shoulder cannon, which is present on this one. Again, very nice proportions. It's just a different, I guess, repaint. Yeah, awesome here. Again, one of my favorite looks. I like how aggressive his mask is. The movie was quite awesome. Again, in the first draft, I believe Arnold was supposed to return in the movie, but obviously he was busy, I believe, doing Terminator 2, so they offered him to Danny Glover. What's cool about is the first Predator comic books were about obviously Dutch's brother, which I thought was pretty cool. Dutch right there. That would have been an awesome movie to see. Again, more shots here of the back. I like how they incorporated like the lighting that actually fits with the poster theme. That's very nice. And you also have this hook right there on the back, which I'm not sure if that's supposed to be for his spear or it's most likely for the trophy head. You can kind of put it on the back. That's cool. And again, you don't have any other accessories other than the spear, obviously the skull trophy, and that base on top of the building. You don't seem to have more stuff, which is okay. I mean, I guess it's more like a diorama stand. This one doesn't include, I guess you kind of have the disc as well, which is kind of part of the, you can put it inside right there. But also you don't have extra hands that can hold that, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But I think overall, the sculpt on this guy is very good. Again, this is just a repaint. It's kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy this one because if you looked at my video on Toy Fair, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get. Obviously from NECA, especially Trick or Treat, and it's gonna be a very expensive year in 2026. So I don't know. Also, I'm not sure how well this guy is gonna sell. But again, this is a shot here of the box. Again, very tall box considering like the Predator itself is about 8 inches tall. I think this box is massive, obviously. It's definitely like 13, 14 inches tall at least. But again, very cool shot. Again, this one is very nice if you are keeping the figure inside the box. Pretty much what I'm doing with most of the NECA's collection that I have. Also, make sure to watch. There's a lot of videos on my channel in regards to NECA collection. I have quite a few figures, I think over 120. Yeah, the box is looking great. So let's see here, includes extended Yaoja combi stick, alternate hands. Okay, so you do have alternate hands. That's cool. Skull and spine, gargoyle, eagle display base. Okay, so yeah, it is wall mountable, which is pretty cool. I mean, to be honest, if this thing is not mounted on a wall, I'm not sure how you can display the figure on top, unless if it has like a, I don't know, maybe like a small base to hold it in place, because we're looking at physics here, so I'm not sure. Just because of the design, I'm not sure how well you can stand that. As you can see here, would have been cool. Is this a clear piece? I'm not sure about that, if this is like a clear piece that just goes right there, so you can leave this as is or you can mount it on a wall. But yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this beast, and as usual, stay safe and see you soon on the next video. Take care guys, bye bye.